Hydrological characteristics. All the landforms are found within drainage basin. Tributary rivers. When two tributaries join together, they form a confluence. Here, the area of land drainage by a river is called its drainage basin. The line that divides one river basin from another is called the watershed. As more tributaries join the main river channel, the discharge will increase. Processes which occur in a drainage basin: evaporation, when liquid changes to a gas; overland flow, the movement of water across a land's surface, not in rivers; through flow, the horizontal movement of water through soil; groundwater flow, the slow horizontal movement of water through underground permeable rocks; interception, precipitation that is temporarily stored on the surface of plant leaves, etc.; infiltration, the downward movement of water into soil. Common river features: source, tributary, course, confluence, estuary, mouth. Source, the place where a river begins. Course, the route the river takes to the sea. Tributary, a small river that joins a large river. Confluence, the point where the tributary joins. Mouth, the point where the river enters the sea. Estuary, the part of the mouth that is tidal. Basin, the area of land drained by a river. Watershed, the high ground separating one river basin from another. The river's journey. Rivers usually begin in the mountains. They flow down hills onto the flat land and into the sea. As you can see in the picture, there are three parts which are named as steep gradient, gentle gradient, and the flat gradient. The stages of the river's journey. As the river flows from its source to the sea, it goes through three stages. These are the upper or youthful stage, the middle or mature stage, the lower or old age stage. Youthful stage. Valley has narrow floor and steep sides. In mature, valley has a wider floor and the sides are more gently sloping. Old stage. Valley has a wide flat floor and gentle sides. The youthful river. The youthful river has a small amount of water, but it travels very quickly down the steep mountain slopes. Most of its energy is used to erode, wear away the landscape. This erosion, wear away, occurs in four ways. 4 processes of river erosion. Hydraulic action. The force of the moving water wears away the bank and bed of the river. Abrasion. Small stones carried by the river wear away at the banks and bed of the river. Attrition. The small stones in the river are worn down and broken up as they hit off each other. Solution. Rocks and soil are dissolved by acids in the water. Of the youthful stage. All of the erosion by the river creates features or landforms on the landscape. 3 features created into the youthful stage are V-shaped valleys, interlocking spurs, and waterfalls. V-shaped valleys. Here you can see there are 4 stages which shows vertical erosion. The second one is weathering, and the third one is mass movement, and the last one is V-shaped valley. A V-shaped valley with interlocking spurs. As you can see, the water is flowing in between the interlocking spurs, so the water can find its own way and no one can stop water or the flow of water. Waterfall with plunge pool. As you can see that the river is flowing down from the top and it is hitting the plunge pool or hitting the material which is downside. When it will hit the material or the land or the surface. It will undercut all the surface and then it will form the plunge pool where the water will flow and it will move forward. River transportation. All rivers carry material in them. This material is carried by the river as it flows along. Rivers can carry large stones, small stones, sand, and other dissolved minerals. All of this material in the river is called the river's load. When the river moves its load, we call this river transportation.